Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Evans. Salt Lake. Let's get a photo. Everybody. Get a photo. There's something in the back that wasn't smiling, I can tell.
Only a couple thousand photo banners.
The reaction we got, that made me happy. No Jensen? No Jensen? I was hoping for some Jensen.
Good to meet you, man. What's going on? How are you feeling? How was your Salt Lake Comic-Con experience right now?
I mean, it was great before. Watching that, am I allowed to say I got goosebumps? I'm allowed to say. That was so cool. Yeah, it's great. Act with me, baby. Act with me. That was great.
It's really cool for you to be on my left right now.
It's cool for you guys to be in front of me right now.
I gotta ask you, what's your favorite thing about Salt Lake Comic-Con?
That video I just saw. It's been being able to interact with fans. I've done Comic-Cons before, but they're very, it's usually, it's work-based. You're promoting a film, it's for a specific reason, so you're really rushed around. But yesterday, just getting to sign things and take pictures and hug people, and it's just, you feel the love. Everyone just kept asking, like they were asking for like money, and I was like, "Hi, you can hug me, it's okay." You are all welcome to hug me today. It seemed like people would come up and say they told me not to hug you, and I was like, "You can hug away, go for it."
I can give you like a little shake.
Come on, we're gonna hug.
One single thug tear is coming down. Oh Lord, so let's announce the elephant in the room, and Civil War. What
Civil War?
What can, I mean,
there's not much you can say. These movies are tricky, you know, Marvel.
Yeah.
Everything's so hush-hush and lock and key, but I mean, I have a real deep love for the Russos. I've loved all the directors that Marvel has found, and they've all been phenomenal. There's something about the Russos that I personally really respond to. And it's tough to know, you know, because you're watching stuff and things change so much along the way, but all the footage I've seen so far, God, you don't want to say, you don't want to jinx it, but I feel like it's the best one.
Great. I feel like I'm just looking at America.
America looks chiseled. No, America's not chiseled right now. America's about to start. I can't tell you how many times yesterday, and it's tough to hear when people say, "I thought you'd be bigger."
No. Have you had a chance while you're in Salt Lake to try fry sauce? Chris, you gotta have some fry sauce.
What's fry sauce?
It's fry sauce. They take ketchup and mayonnaise and put it together, make it all happy. Some people put a little barbecue sauce and some ranch.
Can I just do like a shot of it? Because that's this is the stuff that I can eat now. Because the next thing I'm doing, I'm supposed to be not supposed to have muscles, so I don't have to go to the gym. It's been great. I'm doing a movie called Gifted with Mark Webb directing it. It really is. It's a really beautiful script. But I play, a former philosophy teacher. It wouldn't make sense to be 190 pounds. So I'm cutting weight. So don't tell me I look small. I know I look small. Okay? I'm not happy about it.
You look great, man. You came in here in a cardigan and everything.
Yeah, to cover up how small I am.
You're getting into your philosophy, bro.
That's right. That's being very, educated.
So what makes you feel like? Do you just wake up every morning like, look in the mirror, and be like, hey, you are Captain America.
You certainly, the gratitude certainly does grow. When I first started this job, I was really nervous about it, really apprehensive, and for some reason, I think a lot of people do this in life. For some reason, you manage to only focus on the negative. I don't know why that's a human trait. It's too bad. But that certainly was the first couple films, kind of trying to process how this could hurt me, how I could not handle this, how this could be a mistake or a regret. And now that we've had a few movies and it's been nothing but positivity. I said by Cat 2 or Avengers 2, somewhere in there, you really start settling in and appreciating it, and now it's just gravy. And I'm so happy, and I feel like I leak gratitude. I'm just so even like this. That's why I always get goosebumps backstage. Not because I think I'm the man. It's because you're so thankful. You're just so thankful.
Are you just gonna be Captain America forever? I feel like 3,000 years from now, they'll just know you, man.
Well, listen, there's no denying that superhero films clearly are remade. And
yes.
It's like, I just went through this with Fantastic Four. And you look forward to the reinventions and the reincarnations. It's nice to kind of have any sort of stamp on it in any capacity, because it's such a fun character to play.
By reinvention and reincarnation, so if anything happens in Civil War,
you know I can't give you any spoilers.
I gotta try. You don't ask, you don't get.
You know I can't give you that stuff. No,
Man, so I do want to. I know there's a ton of people that want to answer some questions. So I kind of want to turn it over to those folks that have been patiently waiting.
Sure. Like all of these people.
Hi.
I don't know.
You played both Johnny Storm and Captain America. Who is your favorite superhero?
It's so tough. To play? You mean to play? Yes, okay. God, that's tough. There were different parts of my life. When I did Fantastic Four, that was very early in my career. It was the first time it was a movie of that caliber, so I think the excitement I took to set every day was maybe different than Captain America. Like Captain America, I was just a ball of worry. Fantastic Four, I was an idiot, didn't know any better. And in that regard, he was also a character, Johnny's. It's not good to say that as a man I'm probably more similar to Johnny. I don't want to say that. I aspire to be like Captain America, but coming to set every day and actually getting to make the jokes and be loose and free and fun, I really, really loved playing that character. So in that regard, I have a real soft spot for Johnny Storm. But like I said, even though the beginning of Captain America, I was riddled with foolish, regrettable insecurity. Now it's become something really special because I actually think you can. The ripple effect of who Captain America is and what he is far more impactful and broad than what Johnny Storm could ever be. So I've fallen in love with Captain America. That's how.
Hello. Hey, Chris. My question is if you were Captain America...
Are you filming this?
If you were Captain America, would you be in Iron Man?
Did you just zoom in?
Would you be on Iron Man's team or Captain America's team if you were not Captain America? Which team would you be on in Civil War?
Very good question. Oh man.
That's tough.
Iron Man!
I'm gonna be on Thor's team. Yeah, I don't know. That's really tough because I mean the whole point of I think God, if you're ever gonna give a spoiler, this is not the place to do it. This is when Marvel will tell you. But I think we all kind of know the story that they want us to sign these accords that hold us accountable and. It's a bit of a role reversal where Tony actually thinks we should be signing these accords and reporting to somebody, and Cap, who's always been a company man, he's always been a soldier, actually doesn't trust anymore. Given what happened in Cap 2, I think he kind of feels the safest hands are his own, and these are understandable concerns, but this is tough because even reading the script, you think, I think I agree with Tony in a way, that I do agree that to kind of make this work, you do need to surrender to the group. It can't just be one person saying, this is what I think is right, and this is what we're going to do. But Cap has his reasons. He certainly has his reasons, and he is a good man, and his moral compass probably is the cleanest. So this is a tough thing. This is what made it so interesting while we were filming, and this is what hopefully will make the movie great because nobody's right, nobody's wrong. There's no clear bad guy here. We both have a point of view, which is akin to most disagreements in life, politics. It's just your point of view. So in a very roundabout way, I didn't answer your question. Talk a lot, but you give no answer.
You make a great president. Why did anybody tell me? Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Mackie! What's up? This is crazy.
What's up, my man?
I'm just chilling, living for
I've been reading your tweets, homie. You want to start there or you want to go somewhere else? Nah, you want to talk about your tweets? Okay, go man.
I'm just giving you a shout out.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
I cosplayed as him one time.
Yeah, I saw pictures. Yeah.
I had no blueprint for the rings.
Yo, I just want you to know I've been reading your tweets.
Thank you.
See, Twitter get real when somebody tell you, oh, I read your tweets.
I know what you're saying. You about to put me on blast.
Yeah.
Don't tell my mama. Oh man, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, good. Thanks, man.
I think I know some people that wanted to ask some more questions real quick. I know this young man wants to ask a question real quick, so if you don't mind.
Look at that outfit. I love it.
My name is Connor and I'm 7. I have an acting job coming up and it's a fighting scene as well.
What advice do you have for him? Because, like he said, he has an acting gig coming up. He's 7. He's been acting for 2 years, and he gets to do a fight scene. And you're an amazing fighter, and he would love to learn some tips and tricks from you on how to do a great fight scene.
Connor, sorry. Don't hit the other person for real. You would be surprised how many times the person gets up and just literally punches you in the stomach.
Especially if you're fighting Frank Grillo. That was going to be my advice. Don't fight Frank Grillo, because he doesn't understand. It's fake.
Right. He would literally come to work and punch a 7-year-old in the face.
If you don't block a Frank Grillo punch, you're getting punched. But I was going to say, don't be afraid to get hurt. Now, Mom, you may hate that advice, but I think it. What's that?
I'm okay with it.
No, I support that. Because listen, it's you get out what you put in. So make sure at the end of the day you didn't hold anything back. It's a workout all day doing fight scenes, but really don't be afraid to maybe get hurt. Sometimes that happens in fight scenes, but at the end of it, you're gonna be happy with the final product. If you hold back, you'll see it on screen. So go for it, Connor. Go for it.
Who hits the harder? You or...
Well, I mean,
like if y'all got scrappy with each other.
We've never. Oh, I think Mackie's pretty solid.
Nah, this is my off season, so.
That's your off season?
I'm off the salmon and chicken, so I'm kind of lightweight right now.
No, I know you like pork shanks and everything.
Oh man,
So I know you're a big.
better believe it.
You're a big
red
foodie.
wine reduction with raisins in it over the top. Come on.
Classic.
TV too fast?
All right. Just like glad you're good.
Hi, my name's Sam, and two friends. I have a question as far as, you talk a lot about flagging your brain noise. How the heck do you do that in an environment like this?
You know, it's really funny. I said it earlier. It's funny, trying to quiet your brain noise can almost induce more brain noise. It's a very tricky thing to kind of adopt, because we're not taught this at a young age, to try and quiet our brain noise, so those muscles aren't developed, and it's easy to kind of, in the attempt, get lost in this little cycle of more brain noise. But one thing, it's almost not a cheat, but a shortcut.
This at my signing booth, so it's up for auction. You can have the personal bracelet of Hayley Atwell. I'll sell it. You ladies out there.
Hi, Haley. What's up? I'm Jay, low budget Falcon. What's up?
Not much, just got off the plane. I'm rather tired. Slightly hungover, but
Did you have fondue?
it got really cheesy.
You guys are great. Y'all gotta stop it. Is you more surprised I
know, is my mom backstage?
Woo! All right. Hey,
she's like, I still have my question, man. Now I gotta reformulate. Siri, all of them are on stage now. What should I ask?
I was gonna say just gratitude. I actually think being grateful, if you're truly grateful for whatever is happening in your life, I don't think brain noise can exist, really. I think if you're, and it's genuine.
She's like, oh, good question.
She's like, that sucks.
Yeah, that ain't mine for that. Sorry. Go.
Okay. My name's Ellie, and my dad's a really big crush on you, Chris.
And thank you.
It's not gay, but whatever. I was just wondering how you handle your anxiety.
It's tough. It's almost like an anxiety-inducing question. Yeah, I mean, again, it's the same thing. It's about maintaining a healthy mind and perspective. And I know it sounds strange, but practicing stilling your brain. Like, I don't want to go into the word of meditation because it almost gets a little too. Some people like shut off when you hear that word. It's a little too new age. But there really is something to be said for the actual practice of taking 10 minutes a day and actually practicing. Just kind of quieting your brain. Our brains are so noisy all day.
This is very noisy.
That thing is just, it doesn't shut up sometimes.
You work with it, and it's just like, dude, your brain.
It needs a break. And you gotta give it a break. And if you can give it a break, every day for a little chunk of time, that's actually a muscle that will start to develop. And when those waves of anxiety start happening, it actually is a little bit easier to try and diffuse it when you've had some practice working out that muscle of just bringing it back down to neutral. And I know that's like a broad piece of advice, but with practice, it really helps.
The answer is take naps.
Hi, my name's Andrew, and I was wondering, what was your favorite comic book growing up?
To me?
Yeah.
I mean, this room is gonna turn on me. I didn't read many comic books growing up, but that's because I don't think I was smart enough. I was watching like Tom and Jerry and Bugs Bunny. I really look at comic books as a very intelligent medium, and I think I was a little too lowbrow to process those complex plot lines. I wanted to see like Bugs Bunny beating up Daffy Duck.
Guys,
I still do.
Well, Chris, they're telling me that we gotta go, man.
I gotta go.
The TV just told me that, man.
Oh, it's time for Chris Evans to
It really says yeah, I just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can't wait to see this movie.
These guys staying?
Oh yeah, they were. Oh wow. Oh wow.
All right, everybody that needs to leave now, because this is about to get good.
But hey,
Anybody want to know plot points about Civil War? I'm about to say, give you all the information.
Anthony, before we get started, I just want to do this real
What's up,
quick.
Mr. Tweet?
Just a real quick thing. Don't get me wrong, love Cap. I can represent for my man over here, you know? Oh, this is crazy.
That's pretty amazing.
And this is thank you so much for being here, man. This is great. If you couldn't tell, I'm a fellow black dude, man. And I will tell you right now, seeing you on screen, and I really love what they did with Sam Wilson as making him. I'm a veteran myself, and how your character Sam reaches out to the veterans, and that was something that I didn't expect to see. That I really loved it from a veteran standpoint, and I know my fellow veterans will agree. That's something that is very important. So thank you. I love how
Thank you for your service. I think it's something when it came up in the idea of the character. You know, the Russos brought it up, and I was like, that's a great idea. It's something that I do in my personal life. I try to go to the bases like in Bahrain and Djibouti, and it's really called Djibouti. But they got a new cafeteria that is gangster. And, you know, like when we did Abraham Lincoln Vampire, we took the movie out to the USS Abraham Lincoln and premiered the movie on the boat in the middle of the Persian Gulf with 3,000 soldiers. It's something that I try to do all the time. It's very important.
All right. And thank you so much for it. And I know, I follow. I read your tweets. Okay? I know you love food, man. So I asked Chris, but have you had fry sauce?
I have not had the sauce of a fry. I think that would be called grease, right?
It's delicious.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just a big old tub of lard.
Alright. So, like, what was worse? Getting served by Eminem in 8 Mile.
I think everybody here is too young to remember that.
No, Clarence, I remember. Getting served by Eminem or getting beaten by Ant-Man.
But if I see two people fighting and one dude gets more punches in than the other dude, that dude won the fight. Everybody's like, Ant-Man beat you up. I'm like, I hit him more. And it's Paul Rudd. You see me and Paul Rudd walking down the street, there's only one dude you think gonna jack you up. Served by Eminem was the worst. But, you know, I was 21 years old after my first movie. I had per diem.
What?
If you don't know what per diem is,
exactly what per diem is.
That's a whole different, I mean, it's like, they come to you on Tuesday with an envelope and they're like, sign this. Sign what? Well, this is your per diem, this is your money to eat. I'm like, oh, that's crazy because we have food on set. They're like, no, this is your other eating money.
You get other eating money?
So I'm like, who eat that much? So, you know, but 8 Mile was a hard pill to swallow, because I know I beat up Paul Rudd, but Eminem shut me down.
Yeah, you did have that face. Yeah, face.
It shook a little.
Oh man, it's ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
Halfway crooks.
Half of y'all don't even know what we're talking about right now. That's great. So, how do you feel that your role is going to play a part in Civil War, and then, you know, dare I ask, leading up to Infinity War?
Well, the great thing is, now I'm an Avenger. So, I said it, you know, a few years ago there could only be one flying Avenger, and now we got rid of Iron Man. So I'm like, get that away, you know? So we've had Iron Man's all right. He'll come back for 17 more movies.
Can you like hook me up with the blueprint for the wings, man? Like, cause I mean, like, you realize you could literally say, you could go up to a woman and be like, I'm literally the flyest brother alive. Literally.
Well, the sad thing is, I can also go up to a woman and she'll see my wings are 3 feet long and she'll go, oh, I'm sorry, they'll grow. Because girls do that.
Such mean people.
mean. But nah, it's you know, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Is it heavy?
The pack and the wings and everything is probably about 30 pounds. But it's all, we have the stunt pack and then we have the real pack that we use for running and stuff like that. But you know, all the wings are CGI. It's usually just me on a bunch of strings trying not to run into walls. Literally, like we were shooting in Atlanta, and they're like, all right, we need you to come in and land. That's when stop and go, Iron Man, what's the problem? Right?
Did you really say it like that?
Yeah, that's how I talk. Yeah, that's how I talk. I went straight shaft. I went all the way. I'm like, no holding back. I'm going full brother 1963. So, hey, Iron Man, what's going down, brother? So, shakedown of the deal.
So all you jive turkeys.
You jive turkeys better back up. Call your mama, tell her that home. So I come in hot and heavy. They pull me up, and they do this every movie because everybody enjoys it. They pull me, no, trust me. The stuntman goes up like 10 feet off the ground because he tests everything out. And I'm an amazing stuntman. If anybody in here needs a stuntman, he does everything. Asian, black, he does everything. Right? Literally. So he pulls him up like 10 feet. He comes in, lands, and you know, he does hardcore and all that stuff. So he lands and he's like, all right, man, what's up? Like, that was dope, I didn't do that. So they gear me up, they pull me up 40 feet off the ground. So I stop and I'm like, yo homie, this definitely ain't what we rehearsed. Right? So they let me go, and you know, it's a complicated system because they have to let you swing, but also there's a dude like 50 feet away from you with a rope that's slowly lowering the rope so you get closer to the ground. Nah, my stuntman is like 150. I'm 192, 5'11", pure chocolate. You know what I'm saying? So there's a weight disparity in there, you know? So I'm coming in and a dude like loses the rope, like I'm dragging him. And literally I come in, I'm like, I try to put my feet under and I land like this. And I eat so much Atlanta dirt. Like I just land on my face, like that red clay. And I get up and I'm like, Iron Man, what's up? And everybody laughs, and they clean me off, and we do it again and again, and again, and everybody laughs.
That's crazy. Young lady over here, I know some people want to get some questions, a lot of people, so we're going to try.
Thank you all for being here, by the way. My career started in the state of Utah. I have an infinite love for the state of Utah. Just know that.
You was out here back then?
Oh man, I kill it out here.
He was going to protocol.
I do every dog day hand day. I get on my fly fishing in Utah. I catch my brown trout in Utah. Let's do that. I'm a Utonian. That's actually a thing.
Utah.
Utah? No, that don't sound right.
I looked it up. When I moved here, I guess it's the same thing.
I studied English in high school, so I can tell you it's a Utonian. If it's not, right now, thank all you Utonians for being here. See?
You know what, you're right, because I went to 4 online colleges and clearly didn't know anything.
You got kicked out of online.
Yeah, I got kicked out. Absent.
Sorry, young lady. Sorry.
Hi, my name is Tracy. I'm from Seattle.
Tracy from Seattle.
And my question to you is, as a black superhero, how do you feel you are a representative? There aren't many black representatives out there that we can look to. Do you feel pressure because so many people are looking up to you?
Not at all. You know, it's really, it's a very good question. And Tracy, and it's interesting to me because I feel like kids don't get race. Kids don't get boys are this and girls are this. I mean, I tell my sons every day, stop hitting the girl. And they literally just keep fighting girls. That's stuff that they're taught. So for me, you know, it's great to see little brown boys and little yellow boys and little white boys and little Latino boys and little everything boys with Falcon costumes. You know, because they can do that. You know, when I was growing up and I saw Superman, I was like, dang, man, can't be Superman. Yep. I was like, no, I'm gonna just be super brother. You know, it's like, you know, and I think that's important. You know, we preach so much to kids that you can be anything you want to be, and then we follow it, except, and we have to leave that except off there. You know, because I think that's where we're being left off. You know, I'm an old man. You know, when I was growing up, Tracy, you look like you're 22, so I'm old enough to be your dad's fishing buddy. So, when I was growing up, when the sun came up at 7:30, the kids had to get out of the house and play in the yard. And you only were allowed to come in for like snacks, or if someone was bleeding, that was it. And you know, you could just go and you sun up, outside, sun down, you better be on the porch. And that's kind of how it was. So your imagination grew leaps and bounds because you created everything. And Superman and Iron Man and Falcon looked like whoever you were playing with. You know, like my best friend growing up, Jamil Foote, he was like somewhat Native American, somewhat Asian, somewhat white, somewhat we didn't know. You know what I mean? But Jamil Foote was always like the guy. Like when we played cops and robbers, he was always the cop. He was always the robber. He was always the sidekick. He was always something. So to me, growing up, whoever he said he was, he was. And I think we have to do that with our kids. Now we have to do that with our adults. It's nurturing their
I just wanted to know how you were able to represent the mental illnesses that Sam had because he was a veteran, if you were able to pull that from the script at all in the movies, if we're going to be able to see more of that in the future.
Great question, Sarah. You know, and correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm speaking out of turn, I'll just punch me in the ear.
No, thank you, sir.
PTSD is, I guess I'm hoping that's what you're speaking. As far as the military, the most common illness is PTSD, it's post-traumatic stress disorder. And it's really amazing because it's not something you see. It's not like, oh, I lost the arm. It's just something that is triggered, you know, and a lot of times you never really know what someone is going through. So I realized the biggest thing we can do for vets is just listen. Because a lot of them just want someone to talk. So a lot of research for Sam Wilson's military background was just me listening. I was very lucky when I did Hurt Locker. I did tons of online military research. I was emailing guys, I was going to blogs, I was going to everything, and I'm still in contact with a few of those guys. So they put me in touch with more guys, and you know, when I go to bases and premiere movies and talk to different soldiers, the idea of being alone is something that's very present. You know, it's even when you're away from home and you're in the Middle East and you're on this base and the food sucks and the people are mean and it's just you're alone, you're isolated. So I think the biggest thing we can do for a soldier in any way, shape, or form, even if we don't understand what they're going through, just let them know they aren't isolated. And even if you don't understand, so coming at it from that perspective, with PTSD, it was something that I got, because I think as a kid, at some point in time, we all felt that emotion. So I could relate to it. So it's something that I've never experienced as an adult, but it's something that I've been able to listen, comprehend, and try to help.
Wow.
Thank you, Sarah.
Can we get that back quote? Like you feel something?
Hi. So Sebastian Stan yesterday said he'd rather see Bucky as Captain America after Steve gives up his role. What do you think about that?
Did he say he'd rather see Bucky than me?
My colleague told me he moderated for Sebastian yesterday, and yeah, what that guy is saying. He said you'd be like Biff Tannen. If you were Cap, you said you'd be like Biff Tannen. Jimmy Martin told me this.
I really hope he said that.
Yeah, no. And he also told the audience to not applaud for you when you said
Now, to be honest, I've been very fortunate. I've done a lot of movies. I've worked with a lot of people. I don't think anyone will be able to give Cap the respect and dignity that Chris does. I think, I feel like, like we joke about it, but he's Maverick and I'm Goose. He's Maverick and I'm Iceman. It's one of those things where I don't think we need a new Cap. I don't think Cap needs to change. I don't think Cap has to go away. I think Sebastian would be a great Cap, but then we're left without Bucky. I think I would be a great Cap, but then we're left without the Falcon.
I can do it. I've been trying to get stay in shape because it's in case.
Man, it's off season, homie. It's off season.
I'm just stuck, man. Whatever it is, I would come in on the thing and just face plant. I would do all the face plants for you. Just give me a per diem and pink Starburst. There we go.
That pink ain't no joke.
Exactly, right?
With 4 in a pack.
Yes.
I count them.
4 in a pack.
I've never gotten 5 pink in a pack of Starbucks, ever. I'm sorry, young lady. Nice t-shirt.
Oh yeah, that's
hello. She's looking at us like, I don't speak jive. sorry. Most of them are giving her jives.
Hi, my name's Jennifer. I was just wondering if you could switch roles with any of your fellow colleagues in the Marvel team, who would you switch and why? How would you play their role differently?
Oh, wow. This is how you get caught on the internet. Oh, I do.
I know you do.
Oh, man. Burn it up. I would switch with,
Black Widow.
No, I would switch with Mark Ruffalo. I grew up a Hulk fan. When I was a kid, Lou Ferrigno was my dude. I went through this phase where, I would just dress up in green and try and hit people.
You should sing that more.
Yeah, man, that was my, But I would definitely be the Hulk, just because the Hulk, Man, the Hulk going to a restaurant, like, what you want to eat? Give me everything. The Hulk, Imagine a Hulk coming up to you, hey, baby, what's your phone number? Black Widow could be with anybody in the universe. She's like Smurfette. Wow. And she got with the Hulk. Big green dude, anchor complex. Everything is wrong with this dude. She's like, I like that. Don't change. I come flying through She's like, so definitely the Hulk.
Black Hulk. Hulk. I like Hulk.
He would be so angry. He would be so angry. I would just always be green.
Got an afro kick of
Afro me? Afro chest hair. Just an afro.
Don't you know what taco means? That's what black people call our chest hair.
Because it looks like curly taco meat. It would look like. That's what it looked like. Don't want to talk about it. Not ground turkey. Not ground chicken. Taco meat. Sorry. Yeah, let's see her sign taco meat. Awesome. The other two signers are looking at her like, glad I didn't get taco meat. I'm sorry.
My name's Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
Falcon has quickly become one of my very favorite.
Turned down for what?
Unfortunately, Captain America's strength is far superior, but
Are you serious?
in real life, and you can be honest because he left, who would win in a foot race or an arm wrestle?
Me. I don't know if you know, we're doing like photos and signings later. So we had a push-up competition on set that was started by Vision. And I'm like, yo, Paul, that's not real, homie. Your jewel's not real. It's not gonna help you with your push-ups. I'm on my chicken and salmon. Don't do it. So he does his 62 push-ups. 62? I'm like, all right. So then Chris gets his camera, does his 70. I'm like, wow, 70 in one sitting. That's a lot of push-ups. Everybody on set, gather around. Gather around, we're gonna take a break. I want y'all to see something. When I got through with my 85,
That's good for you.
and I just stopped because my wrist started hurting. You know what I mean? I didn't have my wraps on. There's a whole lot that goes into this. So I would definitely, you know, I got Captain Smallness.
What you know about those 88? No.
I'm just saying, homie.
What you know about those 88 push-ups?
But you know, you can do that.
What? Don't say prove.
No, this is my off season. I'll come back next year when we shoot, and I'll just stand through all the panels and do push-ups like this.
You do one.
Yeah, I'll do it all
You
day.
can do one military push-up.
Oh man, one military push-up?
Military push-ups with the short arms. You know, a proper military push-up.
You're lucky that women and children in here, mama.
All right. Oh, what's with the feet? Oh!
I'm sorry y'all had to see that. This happens every day of my life. Sorry.
Was there like an EMT here, please?
I wish I could have took a selfie of us push-upping.
You probably could have. I don't think
Sorry, homie, I'm sorry.
I don't think I can be Falcon anymore, man.
Get you some Gatorade. For those of you who don't know what a glute is, it's where my wallet fell out of.
Oh, the Djibouti.
It ain't Djibouti, it's Djibouti.
So I hear you're pretty goofy on set. My question is, do you have any stories about having to transition from that, like making people laugh and being crazy, to suddenly dramatic all of a sudden? Could you tell us about
You know, it's really funny what Chris was saying. I think that's more of an actor trait, just to give yourself a moment, quiet down. And because, you know, as an actor, what you do is, for me, I do all my homework before I start shooting. So I read the script, I know where I'm coming from before every scene, I know where I'm going after every scene. I have my music for that scene, I have my imagery, all the stuff to get me into that moment at that time. So, you know, I pull pranks, I make fun of people, I make fun of myself. But when it comes time to get serious, it's usually, you know, I have a switch. You know, I put my music on, read over my scene, and then I go into it. But it's all about taking that quiet time for yourself. And it's not like Chris was saying, it's not so much a meditation, as opposed to taking that time for yourself, which, you know, when I'm not acting, I still do that. You know, that's why I come out here and fish and stuff like that, because it's really just that quiet time where you find and get to know yourself. And as an actor, every character you build from yourself. That's why it's hard for me to watch actors that can't play a real person. You know what I mean? Like, yo, homie, why can't you play a dude that work in a gas station? Why you got prosthetics on every movie, homie? You hide them, you fake it, you be faking, you know? So I just try and take that time for myself before and after the scene.
Thank you for your question. That was a great question.
I'm a really big fan of yours.
Thanks a lot, man.
I think you're really awesome.
Yeah, man.
What was your most favorite memory of playing Falcon and hanging out with like Chris Evans and Sebastian Stan and Hayley Atwell and all them?
You know, and that's why I said earlier, like, I would love for Chris to always play Falcon and Sebastian always play the Winter Soldier, because we're like a bunch of friends on set. Every time somebody shows up, it's like, yeah, you know, the crew's the same, everybody's the same. So every day you go, imagine every time you went to work, it was like going hanging out with your friends and getting paid for it. You know? So I feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And there's so many DC movies that are broke. Well, your movie isn't out yet, is it? No, not yet. Maybe it won't be broken. I don't like it. Think about it. Pull Roy Jones and lean back. No, I get angry. So, all day. What's up, man?
Hi, my name is Stephen Martin.
Like Steve Martin? That's awesome.
I have a question. If you can become Captain America, what will you do with those powers?
Wait, does he have the wings?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like Falcon America. Yeah. I ain't gonna be well, I've been working up at like Cat Fowl or like Falcon. See what I mean? Hashtag Falcon. Boom. Trending. No, I feel like if I would use them for all the wrong reasons. I think if there were no consequences for my actions, I would be an awful person. I would really just come in here and jack all y'all up. I would be not pay for dinners at restaurants and be like, yo, stop me, homie. It's just, I would be an awful person. I would be the worst superhero. You ever seen the movie Hancock with Will Smith? I would be that guy.
With wings and a shield.
I would be that guy.
Wings and a shield, you'd be great on the ultimate frisbee team. You just
Flying
showing
around,
up.
yep.
Let's do it.
Flying around with an Ultra. What up, homies?
Over there.
Hi, gorgeous.
Hello, beautiful.
So when it comes to Marvel movies and comic books, a lot of storylines might not go in the direction that you think they would.
The answer is yes.
what storyline would you change if you could rewrite it yourself?
For me? Or for anybody?
For anybody.
Good question.
Be a red man.
I'm going to Paul Rudd you. I would probably change just any Thor storyline. No. I give it to Hemsworth because Thor is by far the hardest character to pull off in a movie. Because you're in alternate universes, you got stones, I mean everything. So I just wish Thor was like just a regular handsome dude from like California that just pick up his surfboard and hit people all the time. You know what I mean? Because every time we go into space, I'm like, oh man, Thor, dude. Daddy issues, brother issues. Is your brother dead? What's up with your brother? I just want simple Thor. I want retrospective Thor. I want Thor that works at Starbucks, and when he gets off work, he goes and beat people up. Wouldn't that be a great Thor? Him making frappuccinos?
With a little man bun and everything.
You know what I mean?
Alright.
How do you want your muffins? Dang, Thor toasted. Gluten-free. Thank you, Thor.
Very good. Man, Anthony, the TV is telling me that.
Oh, yeah.
See, notice how I blame it on the TV, because I don't want people to think it's my fault. The TV is telling me.
It is the TV. It's quite a nice TV.
Yeah, and I don't want to mess up my per diem, guys, so... Anthony, I really appreciate you being here. I mean, this is...
Everybody give him some solid Comic-Con love.
And thank y'all for watching Two Brothers